Warning: viewer discretion is advised. This channel and its content are not intended for anyone under 13 years of age. If you are under 13, please turn off this video. The following may contain material not suited for viewers under 13, such as coarse and suggestive language, tobacco, drug and/or alcohol references, simulated/fantasy violence, and adult situations. Additionally, this channel and its contents are not intended to be a replacement for proper parenting. Don't allow viewing habits to interfere with personal responsibilities and relationships. Constructive criticism is encouraged, making for better content. Jokes are jokes, albeit immature ones. Please watch responsibly. Thank you.
It's colossal, it's stupendous, it's conspicuously incredible! Hurry, step right up. Hey, Sonny, you want to give it a try?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Mike Can't Push His Microphone Button Correctly. I am your host, Mike. So, thought I had it. This is going to be episode 6 of Samon Naito Swordcraft Story on the GBA. So I guess this time I got to kind of dive deeper into the labyrinth, or the underworld, or the previous city, or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, let me just get right on into it. And didn't even have this centered at all. Actually, I don't even have... It's been a crazy couple of days. Every damn load I'm on, it seems like nothing works out. Nothing wants to go the way I want it to go. Let's see. That's... So dim that some. I can probably put this some... that's only going to help with so much, but it's better than nothing. And I can never get this damn thing to actually... I've tried before, the video, the camera, my ugly mug. And when I have OBS open and I change it, it stays. But then when I close it and open it back up, because it's still all like grainy and shit. Like, I don't know what the hell, but it is Saturday the 6th, 7:02 p.m. Eastern Time. A lot of stupid crap. I want to load, I should have unloaded this morning. I've got product that they couldn't take in another part of the, one of the other loads. So I had to skip it and go to the next spot, unload their stuff, which this is some weird shit this company's got going on with Amazon now. I hope I get paid for, unloading the truck. I mean, there was only... I think there was only 7, 8 pallets or something like that on here. Like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's only 11 pallets on this whole truck. I mean, it was light as shit, but delivering frozen foods to Amazon Fresh, which I guess because of the whole new Prime thing, when you're in a bigger city and they're local and they can actually, like, dude, you wouldn't believe this shit. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And I thought... Let me load this up. Come on, where's the Mises? There it is. Trying to find the cursor. Oh, and it... Oh, because I clicked off of it, that's why. Alright. So you can hear me, you can hear the game. Alright. I might try to find that one kid before I actually go in there. In the, not the eastern or the whatever, like, you know, outskirts part of town, but the other damn part. That's different. Because the other one that was there earlier ain't there no more. Alright, so I don't know if you guys are necessarily... Because I wasn't. I mean, like, I know to a certain extent you can buy groceries on Amazon. You know, you can buy, you know, dry goods and stuff, macaroni, Kraft macaroni and cheese, some different canned stuff, you know, pasta. You know, certain dry goods and stuff, pantry goods. I was not aware that with the Amazon Prime, they actually had, I mean, you can get milk and eggs and cheese and yogurt and, you know, frozen dinners and you know, like raw unprepared meat and shit like that. I did not know that. Now, I know you have to be, you know, within the city or within their operating limits, and you have to have Prime. That I get. So I walk into these facilities, you know, the two that I've been to so far, actually the other third one, or the, should I say the second one that didn't take me, sons of bitches, she had a legitimate excuse, but... It was somewhere down in here, damn it. Nope. This area is still under construction, isn't it? So basically, I guess from the way it goes is, if you're in that area and, you know, and some people were actually like going to the place and picking it up. So you can like order ahead of time and then go to one of their facilities, one of their places, and just pick up your order. But, so you get in there, and there's just aisles of stuff. I mean, it's a little bit more industrial feeling, you know, unlike a grocery store. It's a little bit more industrial type, you know, a little bit more narrow, a little bit more. But there's people up and down the aisles with grocery bags, paper grocery bags, different stuff, and they got scanners, and they're, you know, they're picking all the items that was in the order, and they're putting them in these paper bags, folding them over, taping them over, whatever. And I mean, it's the weirdest thing, because it's the first time I've ever had to unload my own truck. Because, I mean, they don't, when it comes down to what they pay the other people, like Capstone and shit, to fucking unload the truck, compared to what they're going to pay me to unload the truck. Like, no, y'all some bitches, you unload the fucking truck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about what, 50, 100, you know, and all the time I'm wasting and all this shit, like, you know, you fuckers unload the truck. I'm gonna go lay back here and get a nap. It ain't worth the trouble. But apparently this is all, like, some of this shit's like all driver unload. Luckily, thank goodness, these two stops that I've been at, they've let me use a power lift. Which is, this one is basically just a, the one I'm using, or the ones I've used, are just basically glorified pallet dollies, glorified pallet jacks. The one close to that I'm actually used to using is like an actual industrial with like real forks that not only go up, but they tilt and all that too. But, you know, these, you know, they were kind of light, and I mean, I've known how to use them. I'm licensed in it, but the license expired like 8-9 months ago or something because of the last job I had. I mean, I've had experience with them, so that's what I told him. I said, just show me where the damn thing's at, and I'll unload the truck for you. I mean, these things ain't hard to operate. But you had to drag the whole thing back through the aisles and back to the freezer section or the refrigerated section so they can take care of it. They'll count it, they'll put it wherever it needs to go, but I just had to get it off the truck and get it into their area. So like I said, it's just like a bunch of people just, I mean, I guess they got somebody like opening up the cases that come off the truck. And in this facility I was at this morning, they've got freezer cases. They had like an actual freezer room in the first one, like a room you go into, and they had the shelves and everything in there. Dude's freezing their fucking balls off. The floor's slippery as shit. Okay, what it was, and I need to play this while I'm going too, because if not, I'm not getting anywhere. So because that door opens up and shuts constantly, all the time, because of the humidity from the other part, the warmer part of the room, the condensation collects on them little curtains that hang down. You got this like quick roll door that comes up as more of a sealer, but then you still got like the dangly curtain things. So between all the condensation, this stuff gets ice on it. Well, going through these things and people going through all the time and pulling pallets through with stuff on it, it knocks a lot of the ice crystals off onto the floor. And if you step on these ice crystals, these, basically looks like snow at this point, as you're going into the area, because the whole room is so fucking cold, the snow I guess it might as well be snow, but this ice does not melt when it contacts your shoe and it contacts the floor. So instead of melting, you get a nice slippery surface, and you almost bust your ass up against the damn far wall. I probably should have bought what that kid was selling earlier. I must have missed an opportunity. But I mean, basically, it's just these big kind of refrigerated warehouses, or, the other area was, chill. The first one I went in, and I'm sure the second one too, the first one I went into, it had its own separate partition for frozen stuff. Then on the one side of the building, it was all dry goods, canned goods, pantry goods, and on the other side, it was your refrigerated, your milk, your cheese, your dairy, your meats. And basically, like I said, these guys just went up and down the aisles shopping, basically, for other people. And then I guess, they'd put them in the grilled grocery bags. So I guess the kid that he said he was going to sell me something, I done fucked up. Okay, now this is... It's 150. Attack 5, Agility 5. That might be a good investment. I believe I will. Even though it wipes me slap the shit out. But that's not bad. Okay, so 37, 42, 47, 55, 50. So do a sharp dagger, and then 42, 61, that's already equipped. Iron saber, 47, 50. Hand axe. Born to hand axe, baby. All right. So yeah, these guys would just like shop up and down and everything, and then they'd put them in the bags, and then put them on these carts, and then when the trucks, or I guess even the cause like you do Uber or whatever like that, or DoorDash, I guess you can sign up through Amazon to use your own vehicle to deliver stuff to people. Who the fuck knew? I mean, I know they got them, you know, transit van vehicles or whatever that go around for Prime, you know, same day shipping or whatever. But their logistics chain is like way the fuck out there. But the one place I was in, the middle stop, they would not take my stuff because I guess apparently they'd been trying to explain to them for a while that they keep sending stuff that they can't take care of. Like, this girl literally is like, this girl was like, literally, like, I have no room to put this stuff. Like, I've been trying to go up the supply chain for 2 or 3 days, like, hey, stop sending stuff. We don't have the room here. We're completely full. So I got turned away. Now I'm on my way back up to that place because they gave me an appointment time that I don't know when the hell or what the hell is going on. If I show up early, they may not take it. If I show up on time, they may not take it because apparently this company I'm with has only had these Amazon deals for like 2 months. We just deliver stuff to them, you know, to put in their inventory, and then they divvy it out. So somebody's going to be talking with somebody to get their shit together. Is that stairs upstairs, or that's a bookcase? I'm up way later than I should be. I gotta try to get a video out though. I mean, I've been doing pretty good consistently getting a video out every other day, with the exception of some of those that I've at least gotten it out within the day. I think that one came around like finally when it got uploaded and processed like 12:15 the next day, but I've been trying. Alright, now I'm going in totally the wrong ass direction. But yeah, so I'm sitting in Valdosta, Georgia, trying to make my way to Atlanta again. Oh shit. She's right there. You gonna finally team up with me? You're going to have a match with Ariel's sisters, are you? Poor you. Poor you. What do you mean, poor you? Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you mean, poor you? Fuck you. Only one's the fighter bitch, the other one's a support bitch. It means they're tougher than real. They've got horrendous attitudes, but their skills are top notch. I mean, I'm sure they are. But that reminds me of you. Did you say something? What? Huh? What? Huh? Huh? Nothing at all. Phew. Yeah, she didn't notice. I was calling her a bitch. So I wish the best of luck anyway. Really, thanks. You got a really reliable alibi. What's so funny? What are you smiling at? It's not like those twins, that's all. Do your best, okay, bye. And gone. And gone before I can catch up with her, yep. You dumb bitch! sorry. I should just go on straight to it because, I mean... What the hell's down here? Nothing. Chunky, she chunky, she chunky. It's a bad slime, it's a bad bird, it's a bad fuck you guys. Yeah, but I get to thinking with that Amazon stuff. It's like, man, if you like going grocery shopping, if you like that stuff. Oh yeah, I love going grocery shopping and this and that. Then you get that job, and then basically your whole fucking job is shopping. I mean, granted, you've got other people's lists, and granted, you got to get exactly what's on those lists, then turn around, bag them up, and, you know, put them on the racks for whatever truck or whatever route. But it's like, yeah, if you like shopping, grocery shopping, this will ruin it for you real fucking quick. So I honestly didn't know Amazon did that. Like I said, I know you can get I knew you could get like macaroni and cheese and ramen noodles. You know, probably canned soup. You know, dry pantry goods. I knew you can get that stuff on Amazon. I knew that for sure. But I guess, yeah, if you live in a bigger, you know, metropolitan area, bigger city area or whatever, you know, you gotta make some cakes or some whatever. You can get flour and eggs and whatever, and just, hey, send it to me real quick, right over here, right now. I got dinner guests coming over, and, you know, I gotta make a dinner for them, and I need this now, but I can't leave because I got the kids, and little Jimmy's fucking up, and little Jane's trying to climb the walls, and little Tommy's digging a hole in the backyard, and, you know, trying to explode his army men, or whatever the fuck kids do. I don't know what the hell they do nowadays. Nowadays, it's probably, but Johnny won't get off his tablet, and Tammy won't get off her tablet, and little Jennifer won't get off her tablet. So wait a minute. Can you just send them upstairs and lock them in the fucking room and go, you know, with their tablets and go, don't move. And they won't move? But when I was a kid, we'd tear hell off of hinges. We didn't have tablets and all that shit. I mean, you know, we still had video games, but even I had an Atari 2600 when I was real little, and I barely even had that because the AC adapter fucked up. My mom tried to get a friend of hers husband to fix it. I guess he couldn't fix, I don't know what the hell ever, but like when that power adapter went out and then she tried to talk to somebody, like all of a sudden that 2600 disappeared. So I asked Mom later, I said, there's a lot of toys I had when I was a kid, a lot of shit, where'd it go? When you're real little, you don't think about these things. You live day to day. I mean, you're looking for a toy one day, and you can't find it, and you find another toy. Oh shit, you know, I'm gonna play with this. And then like 2 weeks later, you find the toy you were looking for 2 weeks ago. Oh shit, here it is. Like, you don't even think about it. Like, my sister got a bunch of candy from somewhere. I don't remember. Maybe it was Easter. Maybe it was, I don't know, whatever the fuck it was. And apparently, she had a big handful of this shit and she threw it in the toy box. Well, my mom was going through this shit a couple of months later. you know, picking out toys or whatever, making sure to throw away the stuff that was broken, to keep the stuff she really wanted, throw out the stuff she didn't want. And my mom, I mean, only being a couple of months, it wasn't like it was years, but my mom, you know, started getting down to the bottom and started seeing some of this candy. It was wrapped. It was, you know, like them Starlight Mints or something like that. I don't think it was exactly Starlight Mints, but you know, probably some grape, cherry, whatever flavored, like lozenge type shit, whatever, you know, Easter. Them ones that always had that weird texture. Like, you don't have my experience. You don't know. There's some candies that was really like hard candy, but then there's some candies you put in your mouth and it was like, it had a weird texture to it. Until you actually, like, I don't know. And so my mom grabs this candy out of the toy box, and she's looking around, and my sister's digging in everything too. My sister dives in. Mind you, she's every bit of like maybe 2.5 years old. Comes up with this piece of candy and looks down and goes, "Thank you, toy box." Opens it up, puts it in her mouth, keeps on doing whatever she was doing. "Thank you, toy box." When it was probably her that put it there in the damn first place. So that's lock 2. It was just funny shit. I mean, I did a lot of funny and stupid shit when I was a kid too. For those of you who ain't heard it by now, and who are out of the loop, when I was about 5 years old, I pissed in my own mouth. I remember this still vividly. I'm in the bathroom, in the bathtub, trying to, you know, wash up like I'm supposed to. And when you're 5 years old, you know, you get curious about what's going on down there, and I, you know, started noticing when everything dropped. I started noticing things I didn't notice before. My mom told me later on she had to get with my great uncle. Like, you know, he's getting at that age where he's starting to ask questions. You know, kind of, you know, come over and talk to him a bit. I don't know what to do. Which is your fault for being a single mother in the first fucking place, but whatever. Look, my mom in that situation, you can make fun of that all fucking day. Like, I don't disparage women who have, you know, men have died in the service. Men have died, you know, as cops, as firefighters. You know, if the dude you know, suddenly gets cancer or some shit like that, and like, who fucking know, like, it has to be one of those like freak fucking, you know, shits that, I mean, it's just like, I don't like you anymore. You got a little dick and you don't make no money. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just gonna collect welfare. Like, that type shit, like, no. I mean, if you get with the dude and he fucking, you know, you do 2-part because, oh, he's an asshole and he drinks and he... Well, where'd you meet him? Should you have been asking questions and kind of, you know, digging in a little bit more into his personality and the way things... No, you didn't. No, you didn't. My mom, all the dudes she ever met, never been with, she met in the bar. I mean, I would say 85–90% of them, if not more. I mean, my dad, my sister's dad, fucking all the other dudes that I've ever known, sure been, heard of been with, met in the bar. You meet him in a bar, what the fuck do you expect? I don't disparage women who are widowed because, you know, their man was in the service and, you know, or died in the line of duty or died on the job or, you know, some freak shit. Died on the way to work or back home from work. You know, how do you account for that? You don't. That's really nobody's fucking fault. But, you know, look, for all my mom's faults, I mean, I still love her because she's my mom, but I don't play this game with people, oh, once they've died, you can't say anything bad about them, or, she's my mama, she loved me the best she could. No, I'll criticize her, because she's human, just like everybody else. She makes mistakes. She made mistakes. She fucked up. Am I gonna brush him aside? Oh, you never did anything wrong. No. Am I gonna completely go on the deep end and go, you know, fuck you, listen? No. I mean, people are human. I understand that. But at the same time, what you did is what you did. And certain priorities that you took in your life overshadowed the other priorities that you probably should have taken. You know, like you chose a lot of men over your kids. Out of bullshit when you probably should have stayed single instead of getting with a man who was going to beat the shit out of you and your kids. Like, just saying. You know. Then you wonder why you died at 57 in a fucking, you know, nursing home. And your son didn't really want to fucking have much to do with you other than to come by and see you once in a while. You wonder. Because you wouldn't get up and fucking do the shit you needed to do. You didn't have the discipline you needed to have. I can only do so much. I can't cut a hole down her spine and pull her innards out and crawl in her and work her like a puppet. First of all, I'd be really fucking sick. Second of all, I can't do anything for her because she don't want to do anything for herself. What do you do for somebody who doesn't want to get up and work at it and try to lose weight and try to exercise and move around more? Oh no, I don't feel good today. Oh, I got a headache today. Oh, I don't like this person today. Excuse after excuse. Although, every time you get with me, I want to get out of here. I need to get my own place. I need this. I need that. Well, if you can't wipe your own ass, then you ain't going nowhere. Because you can't sit on me and mother hen and hold me back and expect me to do everything for you. Like, I can understand your 65, 70-year-old Meemaw who come down with cancer, done everything the best she could on her own. Oh, Papa's died, you know, 2-3 years ago. Because men die earlier. Why? Because they wanna. A lot of them just work their fucking selves to death is why. She's done her best and whatever, and you try to come back and help her because she's old and she's elderly and she's come down with cancer and shit that, you know, shit like that. You get, like, I'm not saying don't take care of your elderly parents when shit like that happens, but when you got a piece of shit mother who done nothing but laid around and smoked cigarettes and drank coffee and smoked weed all day long, getting with shitty man after shitty man, treating you like a fucking, you know, like a second option, like just, you know, background noise when you were a kid, and then expect your kids, especially your oldest son, to treat you like #1 A1 priority when you're too fat and lazy and fucked up in the head to take care of yourself, like, by your own fault. No. I could name off all kinds of good and funny and, you know, cool shit, whatever that my mom taught me and my mom was there for me for and instilled in me, but for every one of those fucking things, I can turn around and point you back to another fucked up thing she ever did to me. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying about the whole single mother thing. I mean, so what the fuck? Can I not go any further? I may just have to go down there and kick somebody's ass. Where the hell did that come from? That... You know, I kind of forgot where I was going on that. I just kind of ranted and that was about it. I should have known where I was going with that. It's going upstairs. I'll eventually come back to it and remember. I just hate people, and I remember part of what I was talking about. Like, I hate people that deify people that are already gone. Especially when a good chunk of us in the family, or, you know, people around them, like, know how much bullshit that is. The shit I've heard about my grandparents, the shit I've seen with them, the shit I've, you know... After knowing about them what you know about them, you can't think them the same way anymore. I'll probably just leave it at that because, you know... Let's just say there was a lot of things that come out over the years. It does not paint them folks in a good light. Especially my grandpa. I had no clue about. I heard rumors, I heard my mom say a bunch of shit. My aunt got pissed off, my mom's sister, because the shit my mom talked that she thought was going on. But see, and I shouldn't even be on Facebook. But I decided to get back on. Well, I mean, I still have the account because I'm doing my comic and everything kind of on the, pages and stuff side of it. But on the personal part of it, I mainly wanted to keep up with, like, certain family members just so if something ever happened, I have a quicker way to get a hold of them and talk to them. Because I am going to be moving away from that area about another 2 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks. Just to the other side of the state. But, I bought a house there and everything, so. But that's kind of a place I've always loved. I wanted to go back there, I need my own place. I'm sure we all do. At one point in time, I mean, I love my cousin. I love being there. Actually, I got a thing on my phone. Something about, because of pictures you take. Oh, flashbacks from March 6th. And it was basically like the morning that I had arrived at my cousin and my aunt's house. Well, my uncle had passed, his dad in July of the previous year. But, when I showed up early in the morning, dark ass, fucking early ass o'clock, and then when it got daylight, because my mom was, up in Ohio at the time, asking me, okay, did you get down there? Are you okay? And all that. And I sent her a picture of all the snow we were getting at that time down where I had arrived at that same morning when it started getting daylight. And I'm looking, as soon as I saw it pop up, and I was like, oh, March 6th. Like, that was March 6th when I showed up here in 2013. Like, I've been living with him for 8 years now. His mom's been gone 3 years? 3 years and maybe, shit. Almost 6 months now. 3 years and 6 months? Close to? And my mom's been gone for... I'm sorry, why can't I remember or think any of this? I should fucking know. No, I believe it was the end of 18. Because it wasn't but a year and a few months later my mom passed away. She passed away before all this coof nonsense. Before any of this shit was even thought of. Oh shit, can I even go down there? But I mean, so yeah, it wasn't even but a year and a few months later my mom passed. Well, like my grandpa, it's funnier than hell. Because he, well, he made his living when he was younger, when he was raising a family and everything, as a dairy farmer. Basically, a dairy farmer for hire. He would go to a place, and then this man, I mean, from what my mom was telling me, there was one year they moved like 3 times in 1 year. And like, I can understand on one end, it's more money for your family and everything, more money for you, but at the same time, like, how is your family dealing with... My mom had to go to like 3 different schools in the same year. She failed that year because of all the moving. All the moving and bullshit. The curriculum from different schools didn't line up and this and that, and the credits, I fuck if I know, but... This was back in like the mid-70s and shit. But he went where the money was. And somewhere or another, if I look deep in some of the shit, the trash and the shit that I've got boxed up, I've got one of my grandpa's old pay stubs. He gave me this wallet years ago. Long fucking ass time ago. And even then, it had a paycheck stub in it for the whole week. It was $200 and some, $240, $250 some. Now we're talking, you know, at the very latest, the early 90s, but it probably was even before then. We're talking probably mid-80s, if not whatever. That wasn't a bad paycheck back then. I mean, my first job that I was working at, my first job was at Taco Bell. And once I started, you know, steady closing and, yeah, I'll work whatever and all this and that, like, and they still had to schedule breaks and they still had to schedule this and that and whatever. So, like, even the top hourly wasn't getting 40 hours a week. But I was consistently getting 36 and a half, 37, 38 hours a week. You know, me, myself. There was like one other person that kind of come close, and everybody else was down the list, you know, 30 hours, 27 hours, 26 hours, 30, you know, 24 hours, whatever, the whole week. Like, we had a few part-timers and whatever, but like, I was like the dude to like, dude, I'll work. I got no kids, I got no girlfriend, I got no life. I want money. Work my ass. And they did. Right up until the time keeping me, you know, on the payroll wasn't exactly the best thing for the store. Oh, don't get me wrong, I quit. I left that sumbitch before they completely dragged me down, but between a complete change in management and the girl that was taking over was being a complete and total bitch, and some of the people that I worked around, I couldn't work around anymore. Because at one point in time, and I'm talking because I was, you know, 18, 19 years old. I done caught feelings for this one chick I worked with, and every day was a complete fucking, you know, misery fest working around her, and because she would pretty much work the same days I worked, but she'd leave at like 1 o'clock because she always attended the lobby. And then like on the weekends when they really needed help, she would stay like maybe Friday night or Saturday too to help. And then of course, yeah, they all want to run to like fucking Perkins or Eaton Park or some shit. Everybody have breakfast in the morning together. It wasn't bad enough we all had to fucking work together. But now everybody wants to fucking hang out together after work and shit, you know. It's like, you know, why? But we did, and I learned a lot about the people I worked with outside of work hours. To be honest, don't get me fucking wrong. Like that chick I was crushing over would basically put up with goddamn near anything. Especially because I found out the first time she ever had any kind of contact with anybody of the opposite sex, let's say. She got pregnant with her daughter, and this dude kept jerking her and fucking her around, and this dude literally, like, went to strip clubs and shit. Oh shit. And was cheating on her and everything, openly cheating on her, like she knew it. And she still kept hanging around and chasing his ass for fucking years. And to me at that point, because I was stupid and young and didn't know what the fuck I was thinking about, other than, you know, some sticky friction. I found out real quick that wasn't the way to go about it, but anyhow, yeah, she turned out to be a total turd, you know, as I've realized eventually later on. My direct supervisor, which he was a senior assistant manager of the store at the time, not the shift leads, but the actual, like, he was under the main manager, which the main manager was pretty cool. I didn't have any problem with him, really. He was too much of kind of a fuddy-duddy, really, if you want to be honest. But, the senior assistant, this was back when I, you know, smoked and everything. You know, smoked dope like crazy. I mean, there were times where me and a friend of mine, me and a coworker, would actually walk into that sumbitch high. Like, there was a couple of times where he knew I needed a ride, and he brought me to work, and we'd be smoking on a big-ass fucking blunt while he's driving me to work. He's like, well, man, I ain't got to drive tonight, but, you know, I ain't got to work tonight, I mean, but, you know, you tell me how it goes. I'll pick you up later on. You tell me how it goes. Alright. I'd basically fucking get out of the passenger seat with the blunt still in my hand, walk around the snout of the car, take a couple more puffs, hand it back to him and through the driver's window, go, alright, I'll see you later. And fucking walk in and go to work. This shit was a trip. And fast food, they don't give a shit. I mean, at least I had one place, the Burger King I worked at afterwards. I had the one supervisor look at me and go, look, I got no jurisdiction. I don't care if you do it. But please don't be coming to work high. Like, you know, like, come on, don't be coming to work high. Which it was quite a few times I did, but then there was also a time or two where I smoked so much the night before that I had a hangover coming in high. But, that's the way it goes. But the senior assistant, I'll never forget him. I don't want to say his name, but we basically, a bunch of us, oh, and this is what pissed me off too, because that chick we were working, the one I was kind of crushing on, at one point in time was like, yeah, I want to smoke with you guys, me and the one dude there at the time. Then when it actually come down to it, which, you know, probably ended up being the cuck in that situation, but when it come down to it, and I asked her about it later, like, no, I didn't say no, I don't want nothing to do with that, whatever. Which was probably an excuse to get with fucking dude, but dude did everybody, so it's, I don't know, you know. You know, I guess, you know, a good key is one that opens all locks, and a shitty lock is one that can be opened by any key, but, like, so, and I'm missing something here. I gotta be missing something. Go back upstairs. Let me go back to the Silver Guild or whatever the fuck. But okay, shit. Look for the key so you can become a short. Oh shit! I did do the right thing by coming back out here. Holy fuck! What? Yeah, I can see him in you. You look a lot alike. The key is supposed to belong to Sakura. Craft Lord of Sapphire. Expect a lot from you. Well, give me the fucking key, bitch. You pretty ass bitch. It's okay, now hurry along. Well, thank you very much. The heck, who's that? What the heck does she want? Sakura. Sakura, huh? Fuck Sakura. Sakura sucks. Okay, but let me go back. So that senior assistant, we talked to him once, and mind you, I was 18, 19 at the time. So, you know, kind of a real young buck. This dude had to have been 27, 28 at the time. Maybe almost 30, but maybe not quite. He still didn't strike me. Looking back at it now, he doesn't strike me as even being more than 30 when I knew him. Let's talk to old Dingleberry, because maybe he can tell me where fucking... No, what you tell me where fucking Sakura is? Who the fuck is Sakura? What the fuck? Lately I've been thinking my lover doesn't have to be a girl. I mean, when I get one. Alright. Yeah, this localizing shit, it's fucking... Like, okay, but it just all, you know, the shit that's going on nowadays, like, I can't see it any other way but it just cramming down your throat. Like, maybe in 2006 when this came to the US, maybe it was like, oh shit, maybe he's just a little quirky, you know, maybe just whatever, but nowadays it's like, oh no, we gotta force it up your ass because, you know, inclusion, y'all. But let me get back to what I was saying about my senior assistant manager. Is that we asked him once. Because, mind you, fast food is very lax. I mean, you can... Even when I was working fast food 2013 in fucking Taco Bell. So, you know, on the second floor. Oh shit, alright. That helps. So, like, and he was even one of them kind of people, like, just, you know, just don't come to work fucked up. You know, try to come, when you come to work, do your job. And, you know, and try to be here in the all together. But we asked him one day, straight up, oh man, you know, would you like to come over, you know, hang out with us maybe right after work somewhere, whatever, go, you know, smoke one? He goes, man, I can't do that. I'm like, why? He goes, because I already like cigarettes and I like alcohol enough. And I'm pretty damn sure that if I decided to start smoking dope and I couldn't get my fix, I'd be starting my car up and bending down and sucking on the damn tailpipe. Trying to get that buzz, trying to get that hit. He goes, I've already got an addictive personality. I don't need one more damn addiction, you know, hanging over my head. And me and the dude looked at him and went, alright, fair enough. It sounds reasonable to me. But there was the other guy that was crushing on the same girl that I liked at the time. Which he just separated from his baby mama and went through a bunch of drama with her and... This dude was the pure embodiment of cringe. Now, don't get me wrong. I probably would... I got decals all over my truck and everything with Hatsune Miku. And, you know... If I got a full car wrap or whatever to put for Hatsune Miku, I'd probably put it on my fucking car too. Thing is, nowadays, in my fucking mid to late 30s, I'm doing it, like, ironically, but yet, like, not ironically. Like, this is what I want to do, and I understand what I'm doing is kind of out there and kind of, you know, cringe and kind of whatever and kind of, you know, bundle of sticksy, but at the same time, like, I'm almost 40. I like what I like, and I don't care. And so I'm ironically, but at the same time, I'm like, screw it. I don't give a shit. Who cares? Like, I'm totally like, you know, just at this point in time, trousers down, balls out. Screw everybody, you know? But this guy literally, in his mid-20s, thought this shit was the fucking cat's meow, the fucking bee's knees, to put some dragon decal on both sides of his... What the fuck was it? It wasn't it was some shitty fucking four-door car he had. It wasn't a Ford Tempo. It was more like an Impala, or more maybe like a not a Focus. What was the other damn one? That was Ford Tempo. Something like an Impala, but it was whatever the fuck the other one was. Contour? Maybe it was a Ford Contour? I can't remember what the fuck it was now. I know it wasn't a Honda. No, it wasn't a Honda Civic. I know it wasn't that. I know it wasn't a Ford Focus, because I drove a Ford Focus later on. That damn sure wasn't what it was. Neon. It probably was a fucking Dodge Neon. It's probably what the fuck it was. I knew it would fucking come to me. It may have been a Dodge Neon. It wasn't a fucking like Chevy Cavalier or anything. I think it was a fucking Neon or some shit like that. But he had these fucking dragon decals on it, which was all well and good until about a year later after he put them on, when he started peeling off. And it's me and this one dude started fucking with him. He started coming down the road, coming up the road. I look over at the other dude. When the dude pulled the fuck out and come out of his car, I look over at the other dude. Hey, here comes dude driving the old dragon wagon. Dude come out the car. It ain't no fucking wagon, man. It ain't no fucking wagon. What the fuck it ain't? When you come down the road, boy, you be dragging and fucking wagging. Fucking dumb motherfucker. I used to bust his balls. We always, all of us used to bust his balls. The problem is that chick that I really liked, because she was a couple years older than me. Oh shit. I guess we found it, boys. He was the only ride she can get to go anywhere, so it was like that Chris Rock joke about, you know, after you get done fucking your girl, all of a sudden she turned around and jogged to some real dick. Like, I don't even think she was giving this dude any play. Like, at all. But I'll bet you anything she was using him for a ride for her fucking, you know, her pork lessons? So to say, he rode her. He drove her to the place where she could ride the baloney pony. He rode her to the lessons for the land of the mattress dances. Which, I came up with that. We got the land of 1,000 dances. I came up with the land of the mattress dances. Fuck over you. Fuck all you. I came up with that shit. I just never did anything with it. So, you heard it here first. I just never did anything with it. Is it? Sakura, oh shit. He looks like fucking chick, but just like not in drag. Well, it's nice to meet you, sir. Actually, this is the first time we've met. Fuck you, dude. I was a little baby then, I don't remember. And my initiation ceremony cares a lot about details. Of course I don't remember because I was probably a little wee-wee tot. Sitting on a little wee-wee pot. My mom and dad told me to wee-wee whether you could or not. I had to thank my Uncle Fred for that one. Great Uncle Fred. I don't even think he was a fucking uncle. I think he was just like a friend of the family type shit. But he was, yeah, I remember when you were a little wee-wee tot sitting on a little wee-wee pot. Remember I told you you could wee-wee whether you could or not. You know those keys you can get that's got the hooks on them that you can put by the door, that you can put your actual keys on? So it's like one big ass key You know, one big ass like wooden key or whatever with the spots you put all the keys on with the little wooden hooks. It was some shit like that. He looked over at us. I swear to God, I was only like, 9 years old, 8, 9 years old. My cousin was like, 11. My older cousin, not Travis. He looks over at us and goes, "Hey, you know what you do with a big ass key like that, right?" I'm like, "No, Uncle Fred, what?" "You stick it up an elephant's ass and open his trunk." What else do you do with a big ass key like that? Nothing. At our age, we're like, what the fuck? And I know I'm delaying more. Who the fuck is calling? Who the fuck is... Oh, it's actually Facebook that's fucking... Conspicuously Credible Gaming, y'all. Selling houses for $1. Mr. Beast. Clickbait motherfucker. That cow got drip. Minecraft Hardcore. av.rr.pro. Which he was one of my subscribers. He's probably still one of my subscribers. At least I hope he is. I need to get back with him and see what the hell he's doing. He's blowing up a little bit more than I am. Like, he got with me, he started, he subscribed. He might have been more than me at the time too, but I don't know. But like, I mean, he's like 2, 3, 4 times more popular, which I'm not that popular. I mean, I got 117 subscribers. And I appreciate all you guys, but this dude, like, I think because I, subscribe all or hit the bell for his stuff. Damn it. Would you not do that, stomach? Please. I may have hit the bell for his notifications, stuff like that. I think he was the one that came in when I did the Commander Keen stuff. Because I believe he's... How do I say this without becoming a complete white supremacist asshole? He's of the Latin persuasion, I think. I'm an asshole. I'm going to hell, y'all. I'm going to hell. Please cancel me. I'll bend over, whatever. I think he speaks Spanish. At least his Spanish may be his first language. I think he was the one that came in when I was doing Commander Keen and like, hey, kind of like your stuff, and I play Commander Keen too, and I can't be for sure. This was so long. I mix up when damn Neiroe. I thought Neiroe came along like Cave Story or before or whatever. Turns out, no, he came along during Shadow of the Colossus. It was Aiden that came along during... When the fuck did Aiden came? I know Mate come along in the 4th Cave Story stream. I can't even remember when Aiden came along. I know a few people came along with the shit. I think I'm in here. Freedom Planet. Freedom Planet. So. Like, I'm a little bit too old to be catching up with a lot of the memes. I've seen and heard some, like, you guys, I'm like at least 6 months to a year removed from all the memes. It's like the freshest shit, I'm just not up on. Alright. So, let's see. The two are pretty. I think you need to talk a little bit. What the fuck? that we have to save for later. Now let's talk about you, Pratty. You're here for something. Of course I am. Cha-ching! Oh no. That's not why that's exactly why you're here. Gird your loins! Hold your balls! So it's training on a force shoe. What would you like to do? I will take his special training. I'll take it straight up the ass. That's fine. The Craft Knight, those spears, and the wife. Craft Knight, middle level. It's... Holy fucker. Oh. And you gotta let me sleep in your fucking bed, you fucking dickhead. Alright. This is, yeah, top level, right? Alright, so... No, that was the middle level. I'm gonna go down here. And we'll save it. And then we'll pick back up. Like nobody's business, like you would not believe, on the next one. So, alright. I bullshitted and rambled on enough. That's something for something. And I'm a dingleberry, but whatever. Let me go ahead and do the thing, and I shall see you all later. Oh, what? Mouse, 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 mouse. I had a few rats later on, so it wasn't like it was a one-off thing, because they grew on me, but I had to take care of, because the whole shit with me and my ex, and the rat that she wanted, because she left so suddenly and so fucked up like that, I had to take care of the rat, and it was a good boy. We called him Fievel. You put your hand down in the cage, he'd lick and whatever, he'd lick your hand. He was even better than the other two I had later on my own, which I wish I'd have, had them earlier and paid better attention to them. It's a lot of shit that, I wish I had done, but when my mom or my sister and, her boyfriend at the time would come over where I was at, and my oldest nephew at the time, Ryan, would see Fievel in his cage, he'd point at him and go, "Mouse? Mouse? Mouse? Mouse?" No, but rat. Rat. It's not a mouse, it's a rat. You're close. That's a rat, not a mouse. But it's just, mouse? 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 Like, you're close. But I was trying to find the mouse cursor, and I was going, mouse, mouse? Where's the mouse, mouse? And that reminded me of my nephew. Of course, the one time when they went home, they left from wherever we were at, and they went back to their place, and he fell asleep on the way back home. And so when they opened the door, the back door, when they got to where, their home, their house, and went to get him out, when they opened the back door and the light hit him in the face, he woke up and went, beep. The dude was like, "I'll never forget that." Beep. He woke straight up. Beep. Carried him on in and got him where he needed to go, and he went right on to sleep. But the other thing was, That boy's favorite meal, that boy's favorite thing to eat was chicken nuggets. Way back when he was, 8, 9, well, even when his older brother was born, he was, hang on, 7. He was almost 2, but he wasn't quite 2, the oldest one, when the little one was born. So maybe by the time he was 2 and the little one was a couple months old, his mom and dad were going through a drive-thru at McDonald's, and I used to get pissed off my sister because you hear in the back, the cries of wanting food. Oh, I'm sorry, honey, the chicken nugget machine's broken today. Like, how do you even know that? Like, there's no such thing as a chicken nugget machine. That shit comes in, like, whatever. I got pissed at her because she used to lie to him and the other kids about, like, the stupidest shit. So one day, they end up going through McDonald's, my sister and her boyfriend at the time, and the 2 kids in the back. There was a third one come along way later, but at that time there was 2. And the oldest one, I guess, was sitting on the driver's side, so it was close enough to the window to get close to. My sister was telling me they pulled up to the window. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order? And this little shit from the back went, 200 chicken nuts and 2 fries. And I said, no. Couple of Happy Meals, this, that, whatever, And my mom was laughing later on. She was like, well, he's going to make sure to get his chicken nuts. But he's going to make sure to order some fries and some stuff for his brother, too. So at least, 200 chicken nuts and 2 fries. So that's 100 chicken nuts. He called them chicken nuts. 200 chicken nuts and 2 fries. So he's going to order 100 chicken nuts for him and a fry. And a fucking 100 chicken nuts and a fry for his brother, too. I guess. I come back, it was maybe the end of the middle of 18 or something when me and dude, when I was still driving, co-driving with a guy for the last company I worked for, and we kind of slid through there. And I said, no, I want to go see him because, we're that close and we got enough time. Dude just kind of, sit back in the truck the rest of the night. But I told him, I said, you used to call chicken nuggets chicken nuts? He looks at me and goes, Uncle Mikey, I don't remember that at all, but from now on, I'm going to call them chicken nuts. And it was I think the last time I come to see him right after that was July 4th of 19. And he goes, oh yeah, me and a friend of mine, we went right into like Whataburger or went into whatever. Yeah, let me get 20 chicken nuts. He said the guy just looked at him like they were crazy. Okay, chicken nuggets, all right. Like, he goes, I don't remember ever calling them chicken nuts before, but I'm calling them chicken nuts now. Of course, he used to love, that was his big thing when he was little, was dinosaurs. The only way you can get him to eat broccoli was to call them dinosaur trees. So he'd be like the big dinosaur, the big T-Rex, and, chomping down on the big dinosaur, on the dinosaur trees. That was the only way you can get him to eat broccoli. He'd eat it, but you'd have to convince him that they were dinosaur trees, and he was a dinosaur, and dinosaurs ate trees, and, all right. So, anyway, I've dragged on enough about this. Let me go ahead and get out of here, do the thing, and I shall see you all later, for real this time. This has been Conspicuously Incredible Gaming with your host, Mike. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share with all your friends, do all the things. It really helps. Also, check the links down below for all the other places that I'm streaming on, and all the other places, which is probably not added, but I will be adding soon for all the other places I'm archiving on. If you'd like to donate $1 or $2 to Streamlabs, I'd appreciate that. That's down there, I know for sure. Join the Discord. Join the Discord. I would appreciate that too. And, all the other goodies, the people who helped out and all that. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Take care and have a good 4. Conspicuously Incredible Gaming is a Conspicuously Incredible production. ConspicuouslyIncredible.com